Good evening, America. We are here with,
Raccoon Blues, now with Caesar.
and I'm wearing blue today.
You're wearing blue. I like it. Reebok.
Mr. X always used to call this sweater my COVID blue sweater
COVID blue. What?
because it's like the color of the mask.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The face mask.
For those of you that remember,
Like the medical ones, right?
yep, back when we had to wear masks.
You know, I wasn't actually, like, too phased by that. Since, like, I don't know if you know, but, like, I used to be a welder. Or, like, I used to weld back in the days, like, in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I was taking, like, classes to, like, learn how to weld and everything. So, like, I was used to wearing face mask all the time because of, like, all the toxic fumes and, like, you know,
Yeah.
all the soot that's flying around in the air and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so then when they're like, oh, you know, during the whole COVID thing, that outbreak, I was used to wearing masks. So, like, it didn't faze me, you know? I was comfortable.
I was not.
A lot of people weren't. A lot of people hate that thing. And I was like, yeah, I get it. You know?
How you feeling for another Jaeger? I know we took a Jaeger last time.
Yeah. I mean, Jaeger, it's smooth, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like NyQuil. Like, oh, I'd rather take a shot of Jaeger than NyQuil. So, yeah, I'm good.
Well, can I offer you some Jaeger?
Yes, please.
Well,
Nice.
I'll let you pour your
Thank you.
shot.
A little flare. A little more blood. No, there you go. That's a... Fuck, what is it? Robin Hood Men in Tights reference.
More blood? I thought you were referencing that one vampire girl that I showed you.
That too.
Any vampire girls out there want to come drink Jaeger?
They do love their Jaeger.
If you are of age.
Cheers
To vampire
to vampire girls. This reminds me of a story I have.
Tell it.
Alright, so back in the days when I was still in high school, you know, we're not of... yes, please. Thank you. Like, we weren't of age, obviously, because we're still in high school. You had to be 21 to drink here in Cali. But, you know, we always found our ways around, with us being rebellious teenagers and whatnot. So I had a hookup. I'm not going to say who. Cheers.
Hold on. Let me stop you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go for it.
Nice. All right, so back in the day, like in early high school, I had a hookup. I'm not going to say who, obviously. But I had a hookup that would always hook me up with, like, alcohol, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh, you know, like, hey, so-and-so, could you, like, hook me up with, like, a bottle of this or that, you know? And they'd be like, yeah, sure, you know, like, I don't mind. They obviously, like, they know that I drank. Like, they know that I would drink, but I would be, like, responsible enough to be able to, like, you know, drink it, but not be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, you know, why not? So then, some friends were like, hey, you know, like, could you get, like, a bottle of Jaeger? And I was like, Jaeger? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was like, sure, why not, you know? Like, just give me, like, some money and, like, I'll ask. And they're like, all right, cool, you know? And, like, it just happened to be during Valentine's Day. You know, like, I think it was, like, either 1 or 2 days before or after Valentine's Day. So they're like, okay, cool, you know, like, just bring it to school, you know, like, in your backpack, and just give it to me, like, during, like, break or lunch. And I was like, all right, cool, you know? So then, you know, like, I go to my hookup, then they're like, all right, here, you know, like, here's your drink, here's the Jaeger. And I was like, cool. I was at home and I was just thinking, I was like, damn, dude, how am I going to fucking hide this? Like, it's like a big bottle of Jaeger, you know, it's like, it's got a very distinct shape. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, what do I do? No, it's like, the first thing that came to mind was like, I could hide it in something, but what? You know? I was like, what's going to be, like, the best disguise, especially right now during the whole fucking like Valentine's Day thing. And I turned around and I looked, and I was like, a teddy bear. A teddy bear, perfect, you know? And I was like, but how do I do it? And I was looking at it, I was like, I just happen to have a teddy bear. I don't even know why I had a teddy bear, but I had a teddy bear. And I was looking at the bottle of Jaeger, and I was like measuring, and I was like, oh, it's the exact size as the fucking bottle of Jaeger. So what I did was I took off the head, I shoved the bottle of Jaeger inside the teddy bear, and then I stitched back the fucking head. And I was like that, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. You can't even fucking tell unless you grab it, you know? And I was like, all right, cool, you know? I was like, all right, it's perfect for the next day because I have to give it to my friend, you know?
Yeah.
And so the next day shows up, you know, like it's the next day, I'm in school, and I think we're like either on break or lunch, and I'm like, my friend's like, oh, hey, did you get it? I was like, oh, yeah, dude, here. I opened my backpack, and I'm like, hey, dude, here you go. Happy Valentine's Day. He's like, he looks at me like, the fuck? He's like, I was like, here you go. Happy Valentine's Day, man. And he's like, thank you. He's like, oh. like at first he was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't like you that way, you know? But then he grabbed it. And he's like, oh. He's like, thank you, you know? Like, his mood just completely changed.
Genius.
Yeah, and he was like, dude, did you just... I was like, yes. He was like, oh. He was just like showing it to everybody. He's like, dude, look what I got for Valentine's Day. And then like I think like 1 or 2 periods afterwards, like he took out the stitching. He's like, yeah, let's celebrate, you know. He was like drinking it. I was like, yep, big brain time, you know.
This was high school?
This was high school, yeah. This was like what, like 10th grade, I think. Yeah.
Damn. What was I doing in 10th grade? I don't think I drank in 10th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't drink in 10th grade.
I started early, dude.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I'm making up for lost time, you could say.
Yes.
Fuck. I feel like I should get a haircut already.
A fade?
I don't know what I get, honestly. I don't know like the technical terms and shit, but I think my barber fades the sides. I wore this sweater one time to Glendale Mall. You know where Glendale Mall is at? Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah.
That's where Mr. X...
Frequents.
That's his favorite mall. That's my favorite mall, too. But that's where Mr. X said, like, fucking Caesar in his COVID blue sweater.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I always tell people, like, yeah, I'm fucking Mr. X.
I mean, it's a similar color. Yeah. I see it now. Yeah.
And people always ask me, like, who the fuck's Mr. X?
Yeah.
Because I always tell people that don't know fucking Mr. X at all, or don't know why I call him Mr. X.
For the longest time, I remember you would always refer to him as like Mr. X. I'm like, the first thing that comes to mind is like Resident Evil 2, Mr. X.
Yeah, I'm glad you think that. Like,
Yeah.
that comes into your head, because not a lot of people fucking have that train of thought.
Yep.
That's what I thought, too. I was like, Mr. X, what
I was like,
you
Mr. X, that sounds fucking badass.
I was like, you ain't no tyrant, motherfucker. Shut
He's
up.
giving me, like, through my brain mind, big beepy energy.
All right, let me tell you, this guy is a short, fat, low energy type motherfucker. I went out with this motherfucker just the other day. Let me tell you about this shit. But first, hang on, give me a second, America. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Technical difficulties. I was talking about fat ass Mr. X. So I went out with him just last week.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this one bar. Remember that? Remember the bar, right? Okay. So originally the plan was, oh, let's go to downtown LA. Like, fucking, we're gonna park in this one spot, and there's a bunch of bars located in that area. We're just gonna bar hop, and this is like fucking 5 p.m.
There's always something in LA.
So I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Shit, I don't give a fuck, you know. Somehow we end up not doing that. Our plans change, and we end up at this one bar, I believe in Silver Lake.
Oh, yeah.
You know Silver Lake?
Yeah.
So we go to this fucking bar that he really wanted to go to. We've been there before. Mr. X, I don't want to say he had success with the girl there, but like, I mean, he had like a pretty like prolonged conversation with a very attractive girl.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting conversation.
Ah.
This girl, and it all started off with a joke. Mr. X, we had seen this video that one of his friends posted on his like story, and it was a joke video. It was like, Mr. X's friend was like, "Oh, POV, you go talk to that pretty girl at the bar," and it switches to like, the guy going to talk to the girl, right?
Yeah.
And he has his drink in his hand like this, right? And you can see it's all shaky, like,
like he's nervous.
Yeah, and he's like, "So what's your favorite color?" You know. So Mr. X wanted to fucking, try that with some girl at the bar.
Nice.
He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do that shit that fucking, my friend did on his story." And I was like, "Do that shit,"
I mean, it takes balls to fucking just do something like that,
So,
out of the blue.
So Mr. X got himself a drink, and he was like, "That girl's hot. I'm gonna go talk to her." And I was like, "Oh wow, this motherfucker must be really fucked up because he never does that."
Did he have a couple of shots in there?
He had a lot to drink that day.
Yeah.
So he goes and he's like, with his fucking hand shaking and shit.
Courage. Yeah.
"So what's your favorite color?" And his girl looks at him like, "I don't believe in colors."
Huh.
And I was like, I didn't hear about this until Mr. X came back, but he stayed with that girl for a good while. Nothing happened.
Out of like hundreds of women, he chose the one that just does not believe in colors.
Exactly.
In that vicinity.
But they started like fucking talking for a good while. And by a good while, I mean maybe like fucking 10, 15 minutes. But by the end of the fucking night, I was like, "Hey, what happened with that girl? What the fuck? Like, I saw you talking to her."
She doesn't have like colors. Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, that fucking girl told me she doesn't believe in colors." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, she doesn't believe in colors." And during that time, I was familiarizing myself with different, like, I don't want to say philosophical arguments, but different like points of certain types of philosophy that tackle different things.
Yes.
And there is this video on YouTube from this channel called Philosophy Overdose that was kind of like touched on the subject of colors and like the philosophical question of what is a color,
Yes.
Like, is it even a real thing?
Is it a state of mind? Is it like something like a perception kind of thing?
Mm-hmm. So I was like, I mean, I've heard about that before. Like, I know that people at the fucking University of Chicago have people working on that shit. This girl did not look like she was like some fucking, like PhD philosophy level type thinker and shit. And he was like, nah, she was a fucking idiot.
Damn, Mr. X.
And I was like, okay, all right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, honestly. Like, what the fuck did she say? He's like, she was saying that she doesn't believe in colors. And I was like, what did you say to that? Like, what the fuck do you say?
I would have been like, well, that's good because I don't believe in words.
Mr. X.
See how she reacts,
Mr. X said that he's like, I just went with it. I was like, oh shit, really? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then I just changed the subject. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But he wanted to go to this bar, I imagine, because he was hoping that he would meet some fucking girl there again.
Mm-hmm.
We did not meet no fucking girl. And it was honestly like, I didn't like the bar. I didn't like the bar. They hooked up with like some taco vendor.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the highlight of the fucking trip. Like, me and Mr. X got ourselves some burritos.
Nice.
And the taco people, the vendors, they were pretty cool.
What'd you get?
They ran out of carne asada, so I got al pastor.
Al pastor is good, yeah.
And I was drunk as fuck already, so
Fucking better, dude.
Fucking Mr. X. We went to this like sports bar because we were bar hopping.
Yeah.
And we got the menu and shit. And he's like, oh, first round's on me. And I was like, yeah, all right, tight. And I'm like,
I'm not gonna most expensive fucking thing. Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna get no fucking expensive drink. I'm gonna get like a fucking beer, I see that they got what do you call it? It's some IPA. It's like I think it's called Space Dust.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like at the
7-Eleven, pretty much. Like,
well, I mean, I've had it. I think at Total Wine or Bevmo.
For sure, they have it there.
Yeah.
For sure. So I was like, oh, it's only $8. Tight, hell yeah! Like, and I'm thinking they're gonna give me like a fucking, a 12, 16 ounce cup or whatever. They give me a little fucking wine, not even a cup. It's like a fucking bubble. It's like, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's like the little tiny fucking goblets, and you're like,
yes,
the cup is fancy, but I'm not gonna fucking get drunk off of this.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? It was $8. I was like, whatever, okay. And Mister's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get a Moscow Mule.
That hurts.
And he got a pretty. It was like fucking, I want to say like $18 or some shit like that
for a Moscow Mule.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen more expensive ones, bro.
No, yeah, I know the prices, man. It varies from like club to club and place to place.
Yeah. And so I was like, whatever, fucking, you're paying for it, whatever. We go fucking to another bar. We leave that one. We go to this bar. I forgot what it was called. But I like this one way better. It wasn't even a sports bar. It was just like a fucking bar.
Yeah.
No, not a bar, but like more upscale, definitely. And again, we get the fucking menu. I'm like, oh, all right, hey. You got the last one, I'll get this one. I'm thinking this motherfucker's gonna get, I'll get a beer too. This motherfucker gets like, oh, can I get a fucking martini on the... And I'm like, what the fuck?
Can I get a dry martini, please, on the rug?
And he was like, oh, that shit's gonna be like $10. And I'm like...
Yeah.
That shit was like fucking $22 and shit.
Oh.
And my drink... I just got a fucking beer. I got a... What the fuck did I get?
Belgian Beaver.
I think I didn't have that. I think they had like Modelo, and I was like, fuck. This is all you got? All right, let me get a Modelo, bro. I'm like, hey, are you guys going to give me a Modelo like in a little ass cup? Or like, can I see the cup you're going to give me? Yeah. You're like, no, we give you full cups. These are 16. And I was like, okay, good, tight.
A nice pint.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, yeah, that's fine. Mr. X paid like, I want to say like $32, mostly because he fucking paid for his drink that was like, fucking how much? My drink was $8. I paid like fucking $35 because of Mr. X's drink and shit. My beer was pretty expensive. It was like $10, even though it was a Modelo and shit.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. So I was like, all right,
it's like
whatever.
A 6-pack right there,
Yeah, exactly. More than a 6-pack, shit.
Yeah.
Oh well, the 32 it was more than a 6-pack, but $10, yeah, 6-pack right there.
Just about, yeah. Like, well, it'd be like $12 or so, depending where you go. But yeah.
So I'm kind of skipping a big portion of the story, but I go to the restroom, right?
Yeah.
I go to the restroom and I'm like, I paid fucking $10 for a Modelo. I'm taking the fucking toilet paper.
I've been curious about that, dude. I saw it and I was like, there's a story there.
Yeah, I fucking opened their cabinet. I was like, there must be something in here.
Get my money back.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it. I'm going to take one of these motherfuckers. I put that shit in my pocket because I brought a hoodie that day. And I was like, I'm taking this shit. And I woke up the next day and I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Like, nice. Score. You're like, the next person that goes to that fucking stall is going to suffer.
Now, remember where we left off, the toilet paper. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. As I was saying, we went to this bar. I took their toilet paper. But before the toilet paper,
yeah,
I drank my beer. Mm-hmm. If any of you guys don't know, usually when I drink beer, I gotta pee. Like,
yeah, of course.
I'm one of those guys that I drink a beer, I gotta pee like fucking 5 minutes later. I tell Mr. X, yeah, I gotta take a piss. Where's the bathroom at? Because he went before I did. And he's like, oh, go upstairs and make a left. And I was like, all right, cool. It's a 2-story place.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I go upstairs, right? And I was like, all right, go left. Oh, okay, I see it. It's a very narrow path. And there's a person in front of me. I don't remember if it was a guy or a girl. I think it might have been a girl. A girl was in front of me. Mm-hmm. I keep a distance from her. Cause I'm like, I don't want her to think that like, oh, why is this fucking creepy guy fucking, getting all close to me,
Yeah, gotta be respectful,
Yeah, so I keep a distance. There's 2 bathrooms, left bathroom, right bathroom. The person on the right comes out, they leave, and the girl goes in. So I take her spot. Like I go to where she was at, and pull out my phone, just waiting and shit. Like, all right, fuck. What time is it? Oh, wow, it's barely like fucking 10 p.m. and shit, This fucking girl, I remember she was tall. Very pretty, too. Very attractive.
Taller than us?
I feel like maybe she might have been like an inch taller than me, if not my height, but she was wearing heels. White girl.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's like waiting in line where I was at, right? I'm on a good level. But again, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to fucking say anything. Oh, hey, how you doing? Because just the optics of it,
Of course, yes.
This fucking girl, she's all like, hey, so how's your night going? And I was like, oh, shit.
Like, oh, first time in forever, Yeah.
I was like, god damn.
Someone's asking me a question?
Yeah, how's your night going? And I'm like, wow, holy shit, someone's actually social and friendly?
Right?
And I was like, oh, it's going pretty good. I'm hanging out with one of my friends. I'm telling her. She's like, oh, that sounds really fun. And I'm like, what about you? What are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm out here on a girls' night.
Nice.
And I was like, oh no, did someone get broken up with or something like that? She's like, no, we're just having a good time out. All the girls, kind of like you with your boy. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Very friendly conversation. Very social, very respectful, everything.
Yeah.
Overall, very nice interaction with someone that fucking was mature enough to have a conversation and not just like.
No, you just met too.
Yeah. Was mature enough to have a conversation with another fucking random stranger, adult.
Respectfully.
And I'd be like, oh my gosh, look at this fucking creep, fucking talking to me while I'm waiting for the bathroom. The person on my left comes out of the restroom. And I'm like, hey, do you need to use the restroom first? Like, I could wait, honestly. Like, I had to pee, but I had to, like, blow up, And she's like, no, that's fine. I'll wait. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll go out. I'll be quick. Don't worry. She's like, oh, okay, for sure. I go. I take a piss. I fucking fit this in my pocket.
Yeah.
But then I heard the right bathroom opened up. And I'm guessing she went into the right side because when I came out, she was gone, and I was like, damn it. But no, it was definitely a nice interaction with someone at the bar. The last time I had an interaction with someone at the bar, they asked me for Coke.
Oh, yeah, I remember that story.
This girl did not ask me for that, so it was nice. I was like, oh, okay, shit. People could still fucking conversate.
Yeah.
And I come back to the bottom floor where Mr. X is at, and I was like, oh, shit, guess what happened? And he's like, oh, shit, what happened? I tell him and shit. Meanwhile, we're sitting at the bar, like literally, like me and you're Mr. X, me. We're sitting on some stools. This is the bar countertop, and we're facing this way, so our back is to the camera.
Yeah.
And I'm telling him this story, and I could tell that we're both getting distracted because the girl in front of us, he could literally see her thong like sticking out, like she had.
Zooming in, you're like,
I'm like, holy shit, like, how do you not have a wedgie? Like, that shit's literally...
It's like right up there.
It's like mid-back and shit,
She's flossing at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, are you looking at what I'm looking at? He's like, yeah. But, yeah, fucking... I'm over here talking about, I had a respectful conversation.
I know, just went fucking full 180.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta understand, I gotta have a respectful conversation and still be a dog.
Of course. There's a fine line between ha and ooh.
And I'm professional. Professional dog.
Exactly.
But yeah, I like that bar. It was nice. It was
How's the music? Or was there music, entertainment?
There was music, like, they had like music playing in their fucking speaker system or whatever. I don't remember it being anything noteworthy, but it was a nice place in terms of like the lighting. I don't want to see the pricing because I don't like Modelo's.
atmosphere.
The atmosphere was nice. I definitely feel we were only there for like maybe 30 minutes, but in those 30 minutes, I was like, okay, like fucking
30 minutes, really?
something like that, yeah.
Whoa, all that happened in 30 minutes, dude.
But in those 30 minutes, I was like, okay, like this place obviously gets people that are a little bit more like mature.
Yes.
Like they're not gonna be like, oh wow, this guy talked to me, that fucking creep, like some other bars. Like to give you an example, after everything was done with, after we got our burrito, Mr. X, for whatever reason, he was like, let's go to Brickyard. Now, I don't know if you remember, I've told you about Brickyard. Brickyard is pretty much the bar that we always end up at for some fucking reason. For some fucking reason, we always end up back at Brickyard. And today was no fucking different. We ended up back at Brickyard. And I was like, why the fuck are we at Brickyard? Like, nothing ever good happens at Brickyard.
Yeah.
Like, we literally always go to Brickyard. And if we do try to talk to a girl, they always shut us down. They always fucking tell us, like, oh, go suck a dick,
Yeah.
We go to Brickyard. We never get any girls.
Mm-hmm.
And after Brickyard, we go to Player One, which is like fucking a 5-minute walk away.
Yeah.
Now, Player One, according to Mr. X, this is how Mr. X describes Player One. It's full of fucking like e-girls and OnlyFans girls. So very attractive girls. Like I mentioned, in Brickyard, we get 0 girls. If you could imagine, somehow it's possible we go to Player One and get even less girls.
Yeah. It's
Like-
just like, boom.
Yeah, like if negative is a thing, like yeah, it's definitely a thing in fucking Player One.
Damn, dude.
Like none of us
You gotta go to 82.
none of us have had any success ever even talking to a girl. In Brickyard, you could be like, hey, how's it going? And maybe sometimes the girl like, oh, pretty good. What about you? That's the most you're going to get.
Ooh.
In Player One, you're not going to get that.
I'm here with my boyfriend, or I'm here with the girls.
Yeah,
Come
something
talk
like
to me,
that.
and
Yes.
they just
Along
kinda,
those
give you
lines.
the cold shoulder.
Along those lines, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, why the fuck are we at Brickyard? I know we're going to end up at fucking Player One in a bit. And I know nothing's going to happen in Player One because they don't let us do karaoke.
Oh, wait. Is that the one place that you said that they don't let you anymore? Or? Yeah.
So,
Never mind. Go for it. Yeah.
so I was like, God damn it, let's just fucking go home. Shit. Why are we here?
You're like, this is depressing, man.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it, like shit. We had an alright night. Why are we ending it with like such a fucking,
Yeah, like a place we know that's fucking depressing, and it's just gonna be like.
I will add though that Brickyard got some like fucking what we were talking about being respectful and shit.
Yeah.
They got some new bartenders that I was
We
like,
need that balance,
some new bartenders that I was like, holy shit, god damn. We were talking about this earlier. You were asking me how I feel about girls that wear sweatpants and like a tank top.
Yes. Casual wear.
There's this bartender at Brickyard, literally was just in shorts and like a tank top.
Hmm.
There's this
Oh.
a girl like a customer. Very attractive. She was all like done up and shit, dolled up, whatever you want to call it. Very attractive, very fit looking body and whatnot. And I was saying Mr. X, I was like, Mr. X, look at that. That girl, she spent like probably like at least an hour getting ready. But look at the bartender. You could fucking straight up tell that she probably just fucking woke up, scratched her ass, and fucking was like, all right, I gotta go to work.
She's like, might as fucking well, all vulgar. You're like, nah.
And they look even, honestly.
Like,
I don't want to say I liked one better than the other.
Oh my God, which?
Yeah. And that's what I was talking about. I was like, isn't that crazy? Like, fucking, with some girls, like, they have that level of prettiness where it's like, you look like you just woke up, but you're literally a fucking model.
It's like, they caked on makeup, or it's like, it takes like at least like 1 or 2 hours of just like getting ready, and then the one that just woke up and is ready, put on some sweatpants, tank top, or like a sweater, like a baggy thing, and you're like, damn. Hi.
People are gonna call this the most misogynistic episode ever.
Yes, they will.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call this an episode. Anything you want to say before we end this?
No, because it's gonna. No, we're good. Cheers. That's what
Let's kill this shit.
Can't go wrong with cheers.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in the next episode.